ron lang ta dal mai le zanin kan ti don nge point lai hian Battleon Prime le Team Radiance te hei an lawin tum dona both teams lam ten ready tun chum chu hei Battleon Prime ten lo thling ma khop me first pick kan han pe khal don ania Team Radiance lam te hi upper bracket ang system tak chong kan kal chuang lo na nga ma se team saksa te upper bracket anga kan na isa te team ani me ka lower bracket ti vel hi shan pai kan nei don lo shima tuna kan upper bracket anga team lom sa te nia ti suan team Battleon Prime te hi lo van duai to team lo van duai to nia mai ro chu lower bracket ang ve tak mai heta wildcard ten chi changa lawin buyback ti tak ka chu dik lawin revive le team chatak tak te lo tum kol tun din hun lo theng thenia ania quarter final top 8 teams te zanina hian an lawin nuai thunzom don ni kanchan ma ang renga tun torni hi issue ne hi om vele china network lama te ne te zana itum tor hi kan han highlight ve shimshong first match hen Radiance le Battleon Prime te anin nuai nga second match hian Mizo Pasaltha te le Ice White Shot ten lo follow nga tomorrow nakto kan iso first match Phunchawng University le Team Zohunt second match Nexus le Battleon Esports te kanai le don bokani Battleon lama chang hian team ni anlo chhoka Battleon Esports le Battleon Prime an junior team le an main team ten lo chwa loi thei me tiang ang chi team hi kan mule zeu thina tiang mu torom hi lomoma tam theng ber han mu chau tora han ngai taila ti chuan zan natan Alberta lo lang masabera Radiance lo support ani Radiance getting all the support from Albert, and right now we are going to see a Matilda who is going to be a prio ban, and Marcel. I do not think that Marcel is worthy of first ban in this meta right now. Yes, Marcel is very good. He's passive. He can literally freeze anyone who is around him, and he can literally invest it himself, or shall I say, initiate himself, go inside the fight, and then he can freeze them, and especially with the help of Golden Hour, if they get a proper projectile, he can literally give them a hard time. But at the meantime, this Marcel can be countered by many heroes. We can start out off with a normal roaming hero like Hilda. Yes, Hilda can literally finish off this Marcel without any difficulty. Marcel claim low extend deo mo Marcelan low pok tum deo ta se Hilda early game because on level 2 thing page on Marcel his support hero ani nangin as squishy ma hi low panish zoom kaya at last po hi zep on Marcel is on tuna tak his one effective na anga and not forgetting one of the most epic hero mo epic rank, the most epic and the most ranked hero Beleric's meta, which is even picking the MSC WC. So Bangsuan, the roam meta change, mid lane shifts slightly, gold lane still the same EXP, a little bit of an adjustment where they go for a counter picks rather than going for like an S tier, the meta hero, and jungler, that is where things change a lot. Because in the jungle section, we have lots of changes as the assassin are back in the meta, but not that kind of assassin that can go like a semi-tank lane slot. No, it is a pure damage assassin, which is in the meta right now. And do not, in this tournament, we have a total of one hero that is being banned. Hirara itun tournament pumata na la ban aniya kan ben na chanjok tak chu at tier lama khan thu kan chhuada na khan tournament puma ban tour aniya this one khan ni som pali chung hi atlang puin ban chin aniya heng hero thar ho hi ma se khan ni som pali chung khan tournament kha azo man kan lo rin wang nia ma se rinai te khan tournament hi alo kalaraya issue neu game ani lamte players lamte hemi bi kai chuan natural hazards neu teu ma wangin ti wak ngai nom lo mo guys so wang chuan khang ti anga wang te khan kan han kon ti thei lo khan ya ing po chuni se hei tournament tlong takin akal chau chuan tungkar anga te po kan han zo felanga tunkar ve ka te po price distribution te poster te po I han tar chok choi le thei torai han ngai ngo. And in the meantime, let's go back to the draft section. Battleon Prime, yes, they are the Battleon Prime. They decided to go for the last big gourd, which means that they would like to utilize, prioritize a frontline hero such as a Beleric. Yes, if you go for a Beleric first pick, you already counter all the attack speed based hero. And the moment that you start countering all those hero, then what if you get a Lot? Yes, Lot is going to be countered by Leslie if Radiance decided to pick it. But the thing is that if you pick a Leslie, she is going to be so vulnerable and she is an easy target. Even if you have a god-like positioning skills, it is not enough when it is a 5-man who are so good in the game already. And here comes the last ban of a Guinevere Chanvir. Bot team, okay, Fragin. I do not expect Athena to go for Fragin right away, but yeah, I was expecting an assassin, but let's go for a little bit of flexibility. He can be flexed out in the EXP lane as well. And here comes Deoxy with the first. I don't know, I think this is for Aladdin actually. But keeping those aside, who is going to play, the hero matters the most right now. Beleric and the Phunchawng Veleng. Eudora can be picked right now. Velier, I do not think that they would like to pick the Velier. Eudora, I never imagined that I would suggest an Eudora to be picked, like, to be a prio pick. Yeah, to be a prio pick. I do not believe myself, but yes. It's me, Malsom, talking about Eudora needs to be prioritized. Let's see here. Snook Chit Puji. Hey, like, Ming Nei Makraw. We see Snook there. Oh, Aladdin Chang Jujin kan Mutsun Zombele. Hala, great choice. I guess a Radiance. Radiance, they like to play a very aggressive gameplay every match, every tournament, every rank game. That is just their playstyle. Even if they are losing a little bit, they would never go for a defensive passive plays. They would always go for those super duper engagement style. Mo chuwang chuan Team Radiance lam teho hi akol theyang bersin local le dona heta Wilson Lo siento akyang info for viasa kan mutsun som veleng hala Beleric tanson Clemson ahupur chukati pui khome heta kema bika hian titay la kema POV ang han so clear mate or kaum angai ining ka siya comment section dam kan ria sung tiang vekin co-caster kan si lawa for vias bika chon ya hey heta jujin ten lo nokap tumta se grok te Fragin te tenki hero pathum nokap angai don kha amana tuna chon heto ro puisia Jujin bika changin du to samin anoka play the don hero pan hi khachu no kap call thenga ma se maintain sar the don lo Crimson B content mang the do nga amana enjoy now play chon Aladdin tan hian asiom don o Deoxys tan hian asiom don he Jujin hi ti chuan 3 tanky hero ngan kal don ni chuan kha tanky composition kha an lo challenge out angai don tlat mai hero shi changin at least kan hua Fragin B ka tan chuan appraiser red te a connect play the lo nan tele a stack a maintain the lo nan khan akai a lavele the ta chia which is again countered by the elite. So if Radiance decided to go for the Akai, then yes, picking Alice is a smart choice because she can literally immune herself, disable that heavy spin. It doesn't stop the heavy spin, but at least it is going to immobilize, freeze the Akai. He's going to give a hard time if they decided to go for an Akai. But I don't think that the side of Team Battleon Esports, Battleon Prime would go for an Akai after this kind of composition. Last 2 bans. We can expect a Leslie being banned out here because if you can get the thought, it is going to be so crucial. And at the same time, and if I do not expect an Eve to be picked here, at least she can go backline. This Jujin, she can literally position herself. Beleric, he get a slight movement speed, which is going to help him repositioning all those Eve pokes. And in the meantime, Carry, this is a good ban. They can even ban the Thought right now, but they can still pick up a Moskov. Banning out a marksman is going to be really important, but at the same time, do know that Snook Jit Puji, hey, Herit Tepo Mang Thea, Makason Clemson, Hero Pool, Klatumli Liamta, Khan, Radiance Alu, Madin, and Timber, Kange Kashesiang Tolo, Snook Zit Pui. Hatim Hillfest like Khan and Ingashi solo one. Kamiya Khan gold plane chat Khan allow kill Soka Amairo Zu, Yantid care them. A hero pull ha a chatsi allow micropod do 2 Sam Lom. As it was on a Radiance team chel to Galuta, Aladdin Le Hiroshia shock ship turn Lom Toboka, do not one hero pull for Zaubila, a game, a micro, clinging, a macro, Kazu Chasa ship, a micro bigger improvement, and a Temboka Zana Yan Kai improvement ka. Allow show off Tunzom Tangem le. And in the meantime, Kerry already being banned out and Lilia, which is a little bit no. Lilia is a good ban. Yes, Lilia is a good ban. She can literally outrange a Jujin in the mid lane, especially clearing the lane and in the team fight. If Aladdin, this Jujin decided to knock up a hero using her lantern flash, her lantern, it is going to be so hard for him to do, as Lilia can literally start spamming her damage. And on top of that, if Aladdin somehow managed to knock up that Lilia, she can literally use the magic shoes and reposition herself. Last two pick, last two band, it is going to be a carry, and Claude, this is a smart choice coming from the side of Battleon Prime. And the side of Radiance, I think this is a little bit mistake. They could go for a carry or a Claude instead of this Alice, which is still a good pick, but instead, if they just ban out, if they just pick out Alice or carry, it is going to help them a lot, melting those giants here. And they could, yeah, and they could even ban out the Leslie. Carry, I don't think it would be much of a problem for them. Phunchawng Moskov kan Sunzon Vele. Last pick Bikatan mid laner soon luck I do not think that Egushan would be big out in this kind of game, but somehow I don't think that it would be so hard for Egushan to be played out here. But yeah, Vexana, of course, please use a Vexana. Vexana, she's the best mage, the most perfect mage ever made in this MOBA 5v5, Mobile Legends, or Mobile Legends Bang Bang mo. So Mangsuan Vexana, Dreamer RP, if you make it work, it is going to be the best. But at the same time, they have a tanky hero. She can constantly start poking with those zap thingy. And on top of that, this squishy hero like Yurski, Yisanshin, and maybe if Deoxys Jujin can reposition himself perfectly, then it is going to be a one-shot goodbye Tata from the Eudora. Great pick coming from the side of Battleon Prime. And right now, Snooktea, if he goes for Leslie, this is going to be good, but who is going to melt those frontline? They need someone who can work well with the DHS, the Trinity item. Let's see who we have. Against a Moskov, maybe Melissa might work out slightly, maybe. I think Melissa is the only choice for the side of Radiance. Melissa unlocks on claims on Moskov apo RD Vela. This one allow punish tayo nga team fight pa nga po amahan target rate tayo doon lawa. Kakakima abigat zon ka suggest Bernia Leslie to sakop maya Leslie tanso na Harsadon Brody, which is a good burst hero, but I do not think that this is the kind of plays that Team Radiance would like to play. This is not the best draft I expect from the side of Radiance. Radiance tam in heavy draft hiso ka base say si alawa Yisanshin. Chakop maya Yisanshin against Efregin. Hemi bigay zon out rotator start hedona a farm sagdona. Boy tag vele tia tu team fight vela hemi bulky mo hero chunky de one hi tu gelaw burst down Yisanshin tu 10 minutes tang a work at the damage to sa amin 8 minutes to ta anla punish Zui ani suan ata na harsa don to ti nga ina umlaw to kan don so I think we are going to witness a little bit of a role change here. Aladdin, who is a roamer, Deoxys, who is a mid laner, right? I guess they decided to switch lanes a little bit. They cannot call for the restart, they can call for the pause actually. But yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn as you are watching the Community Clash Series Mobile Legends 5v5 tournament organized by none other than one of the biggest esports organization that we have in Mizoram, RIP. Doon na best of 3 series quarterfinal ano kel doon na tuon na sakzok hi game 1 lutuan ni Rollins semifinal luturn doon na semifinal hi Wednesday ang kel sa huling hal may doon na semifinal pay to best of 5 di daw ka umama sa best of 3 kan kele may tiya kami because of information chulang te hanin provide sa huling may turahanin ngay tela tuon bi katatson Wednesday the Thursday semifinal kan kel doon ti kat siyang nila this one Friday grand finale in at sunzom vele hal bukang early phase of the game aniya tuon bi katatson fight MM de hanin engin yang punish MM umlawa mid punish MM umlaw kan ti line heta macro jax de Deoxys ti Aladdin te damage now 3000 nasa Khmer Romer pati HP lawin down nasa Khmer Deoxys at in aton blending afu view maya Aladdin bika to sa amin ala no kap tay tatlaw arrange sunga umlawa arrange sunga sinto zon an no kapangan punish sar vele tay dung don Aladdin do to sa amin punish tay don Dreamer IP flicker for sak veleng halati kan do tok ta der mele Radiance lam tan they do know that Eudora they force out the flicker. It is going to be hard time for the Eudora particularly, and look at those aggressive plays coming from the side of Radiance. Hiroshi is already there to support him, and it is going to be a first blood secure on the side of Radiance, and it's none other than Hiroshi with a great flanking, with a great rotation. But in the meantime, credit goes to Aladdin and Deoxys for those constant aggressive plays. At the bot side we have Snookg and .com. Right now, oh, okay, Moskov is challenging a Brody. I don't think that Brody would like to take that easily, but at the same time, Athena being literally burst off by Chihiro. The early game Fragin, yes, early game Fragin is a little bit squishy. Hang how damage Zongzong hiso alas sustained hey don't be klap mea kaka Radiance lamte tanson advantage to alan ni thau mea ma se Radiance lamte kala celebrate pui thei tat lo mele tun lineup tun an drop hi at hede bur po anilawa ma se ala har chu kala ti pui thau mele Hiroshi akhel aggressive dana zir de ponya nga heta Hiroshi Athena lo disturb chale to view mea they caught Aladdin. He still have the Crimson Beacon and True Hero being literally knocked up. Here comes the Infernal Pursuit charged with the demonic charge, and this is going to be one heck of a bunny hop moment. Here comes Hiroshi go for the follow-up. Doesn't have the Black Oath to drain out. Fight extend, Return of the Ruins literally being immobilized, but fight keeps on extending. At Lauton Sunzom Belenghale, another kills being secured by the side of Radiance. They keep on extending. Losianto all by himself going straight to Aladdin. I'm not sure what Hiroshi was doing, but at the cost of what? He literally lost their members. But right now, both marksmen literally trade their life. Athena versus Yurski, more like Bruski. And yep, it is going to be Athena who is going to live for another day. For Chu and the Radiance lamte chang pashoy na at chang halkop mea. Tun bi katan son Radiance lamte ta at chang hian aggressive plays apoy mo roalin an aggressive le lituk suan do nang khan an hero hi al squishy vele thausia han tankin damage burst lituk nei lo ma se Radiance lamte an engon sen son an nop vele thei thau ti kha an shed vereng sorry Battleon prime lamte an nop ve thei thau ti kha shed vereng chungaya. But if we are going to go for a better pictures, the side of Radiance are literally leading with 4-2 here. Hiroshi going for the 2v1, but it looks like Hiroshi doesn't have much difficulty going for a 2v1, especially against a melee which do not have a proper damage. Torn of Ruins kan Hudson Veleng. Mountain Shocker goes for the follow-up. Even a Vengeance is pop-up, but Yurski goes for the killing streak. It is going to be 5-2. Radiance lamte an game aggressive chinbuka. Game aggressive isu an mani na de utop kan tito ka. An aggressive chabuka kills kazu an grab out Veleng hal top maile 5-2 ani do na hian. It is 5-2. Both teams are playing it so well, but right now the side of Battleon Prime, I was expecting a little bit more aggressive plays coming to their side. Like Macroject would provide vision. The moment Deoxys or Aladdin decided to reveal themselves, then Dreamer RP would start spamming those zap thingy. But right now it is the side of Radiance who literally punish them. Oh, find my breakout real soon. Turtle spawn to Boka. Deoxys goes for the extension, doesn't land the skill as he won, but Mountain Shocker activated, followed up by the tech charge, and this is going to be Macroject that is being traded out. A Roamer versus Roamer to be a Roamer, and Roamer being traded out. Double kill from RP, but it is going to be Aladdin goes for the trade. Appraiser red for the fight continuation, and it's going to be a kill. Snook Chitpui goes for the backline. He keeps on spamming his skills. He doesn't need to use that torn apart memory, but at the end of the day, it's going to be 2-4-3 trade, and Radiance goes for a better trade. And kill Chakop my Team Radiance, the Battleon Prime needs to pick out something better, but I don't think that Battleon Prime are playing that bad. They might have a slightly weaker early game, but if they can keep on maintaining this momentum, even if they are losing, if they can pick out trade, like if one die, we take one guy with us. Mo 1-for-1 trade ang si talde an naizel Taizon. I think that Battleon Prime might finally get themselves back into the game around 8 or 12 minute marks of the game. But right now, the pressure from Radiance is really good. And talking about the itemization here, Moskov complete the Coruscant side, while Brody almost complete his Sky Piercer. The moment he gets his Sky Piercer, he's not going to get much of the damage. It is going to be just 60 adaptive damage, which is more like helping you get the perfect execution. But yeah, we do not care much about those things, because the most important thing is how you make those execution in the team fight. Midlane Macroject all by himself, he would like to make the plays, he would like to literally open up himself, and the moment they start poking on the Grok, what the side of Battleon Prime might like to do is that opening up a space for Dreamer RP to constantly poke or even deal a one-shot burst damage. Backline Lunsak Kopmeya Mase Tunbi Katansuan from lane engager dun sa Saman Nailaw. But right now, a tech charge follow-up. Hiroshi literally being so low. Ang kill man ng Emlet Horn of Ruiz follow-up with a flicker connection. But here comes the Nature's Call literally taunting them out, and it is going to be 1-for-1 trade fight. Keeps on extending. Don't get all the free hit, but it is going to be so tanky. It is a tank, but still managed to get out. to grab out one kill. And here comes the Spear of Misery, literally helping him out. Mountain Shocker doesn't land as he won, and it is going to be a 2-4-3 trade. And that is what we are talking about. Battleon Prime finally find their way back to the game. I thought that they would only find their way back into the game around 8 or at least 12-minute marks of the game, but it is just 6 minutes 40 seconds in the game. They finally found good opening, and that is the thing that the side of Team Radiance should watch out. Tech Charge is going to deal tons of damage. Why? Tech Charge is a tank-based hero, and it is going to get extra damage the more you build physical or maybe like a physical defense item. But the thing is that they are so squishy. The heroes from the side of Radiance are so squishy. Even Hiroshi and Elise was literally having hard time. Thornwind doesn't land as he won, as Dreamer RP is on the safe side. Mountain Shocker doesn't land as he won, and 3-man on the Tech Charge literally knock up 3-man from the side of Radiance. Heta kan hung hian Moscow Pocho lang alaw turing Radium as a bot lane lam no push sunzam dung don. Aladdin, he got kidnapped here, doesn't get the chance to use that Crimson Beacon, and it is going to be a retreat battle, but Yuski managed to grab it out. Dun bikatanson appraise the retom to don nawa with Wilson. Oh, Wilson Losianto. Okay, he lives to fight another day again. And right now, I'm not understanding how Radiance literally chose that game. It was literally their game. If they can give a good momentum, maybe they could literally end the game early, but right now Radiance are going to struggle a little bit. But talking about the struggle, Deoxys and Yursky find ways in a 3v2 situation, and it's going to be Yursky literally dancing around with the bows and arrow, but for now their HP are a little bit chopped off, cut off. It is going to be a safe place coming from both parties. 80 seconds level Lord Piang nan ngay don at sa mga Radiance lam titansuan Praiser sunzom ka alatay zel may don Dreamer RP law piang lock o alaw piang so nida umaya anjang galam invade and tuma Hiroshi will he dives in. Okay, Yursky doesn't get it, but Athena might like to grab that one. Oh, they go for the Mountain Shocker, forcing out the Tech Charge, but if you do not land a Tech Charge in a wall, it is going to cut down 50% of the cooldown, so which is going to help the Grok to initiate again very soon, especially when the Lord comes up again. 9-11. Oh, 9-11 to na iyan. 9-11. Animeka, Moskov doesn't get the Trinity yet. The moment he get the Trinity, they need to watch out. Even Brody himself, even if he get a really good item like the Malefic Gun, it is going to be a little bit hard. But Hiroshi doesn't get a chance to literally blink himself out, to flick himself out. And that is also before the Lord spawn. Dreamer, Macrojack, and Athena literally use their ultimate skills. But right now, fight extends again here. Macrojack, little bit of an extension, and that is what Radiance would like to do. If you extend a little bit, then we are going to set up the same thing. You pick up one of our hero, we are going to do the same. Athena, his HP is being drained up. He could go for the Appraiser Red extension, but right now, Wilson, you are all by yourself. Lo siento. And it is going to be the side of Radiance who is going to grab a free Lord, maybe. I do not know why Athena decided to back off. He get the Appraiser Red, he could stack a little bit, and if he can land a perfect combo, he might not one-shot or burst down any of the hero. But the following up coming from his allies could help him secure kill. But Radiance, okay, they want to make the play. Mountain Shocker landing straight to Dream RP. Horse of the Rings connect, and it is going to be 4 men literally, I mean 3 men literally getting the CC. Deoxys getting a little bit of an extension, but the HP regeneration is going to help, and the torn apart memory from Snook G is going to secure one more kill. Infernal Pursuit full up with a Demonic Charge, keep on hopping around. It's going to be a triple kill, and a Mania coming from Snook G. I improved to little kantito kay hero pool as Zoya, a Macrocha tunbi ka John Avahan la tereng. Mid lane Holy Guard bursts out. Dot.com is all by himself. Mountain Shocker being forced out. He wants to go for the Savage. He doesn't get the flicker on time, but right now if he can get the flicker perfectly, he might secure the first blood. Fight keeps on happening. Masetun Bikatanson, they need to go back. Dot.com, that is a little bit of the audacity that you have. You are diving against 3 heroes. You are just a Moskov. You might get the flicker, but the risk is so high against a roamer. Maybe getting a kill is good, but trading your life for a kill, nah. That isn't the thing that you would like to do, especially when your team are at the losing side and your mid lane inhibitor is being burst out, is being taken before 12-minute marks of the game. Radiance lamte Andraf su Andraf ahyan kala win-win kala da chuang lawang tun bikatan chuan an lames up thei thau meya an draft hit len chuan ya damage oriented chu ni viau maya an potion chatau chun chu tilau ni don, and Athena doesn't get a chance to even land his combo perfectly. Appraise a red, not even a chance. 19-12. Great game coming from the side of Radiance. We just witnessed the first maniac in the quarterfinal. Snook Z. The next Lord is going to spawn around 13-14 minutes, so Radiance can literally start pressuring the lane, or they can even freeze the lane. Actually here they can burst out bot lane here. Oh, 12 minutes already. Mountain Shocker activated. Deoxys go for the taunt, literally taunting out 3 heroes. Mountain Shocker does land it, waiting for the tech charge, but it's going to be Snook Z securing that godlike killing streak. They need to end it early while Brody is getting the snowball. Athena not in the right place. Here comes a follow-up. Dot.com going for the backline, but no, you can't go to the backline without your roamer. And Snook Z legendary killing streak against Efregin. Yes, Efregin. Efregin is a tanky hero, but if you are going for the Thunderbelt and Oracle without a healer, and right now he doesn't get any physical defense, this is a bad itemization coming from Athena. Maybe the hero might not maybe the draft might not be so good, but Radiance, if you are controlling the macro micro, I guess that is how you can win it out. And the itemization, especially Athena, why Thunderbelt? Why? Why is there a Thunderbelt in a Fragile in a competitive scene? No, this is not the kind of item you should build. Even a Grok Thunderbelt, yes, it works in a rank, but they are not playing a rank anymore. The game is a fast pace, and look at how Radiance are doing. Of course, they are extending themselves a little bit. The moment the side of Battleon Prime decided to go for the Thunderbelt stack, they would start poking. They got 3 Elise is more like a Melina, will not count her anymore. They got 3 heroes that are so good at poking. The moment Macrojack decided, or even Athena decided to stack up the Thunderbelt, here, this root giant, a tree guy would started chasing you, and if you extend a little bit, he's going to start taunting you non-stop. Like, why are you hitting yourself? Battleon Prime, I am a little bit skeptical now. The draft is good, but the item matters. If the item is like this, I don't think that they could find ways back into the game, but unless the crystal is destroyed, they could find ways. Mountain Shocker and follow up with Deoxy, and it's going to be Dreamer RP securing 1 more kill. Oh, and it's Yursky almost getting the shutdown there. Okay, Losianto literally hopping around with those Infernal Pursuit, and it is going to be a 2-for-1 trade, and Moskov at the back line. Dot.com, but it's going to be Snook Z going for the outplay. Fight keeps on happening. Snook Z literally just got the immortality, so he's going to deal tons of damage, and he can extend as much as he wants, as Immortal is going to save him. Praise a red and a flicker. Clutch plays coming from Snook Z. They are going to keep on extending. The base is wide open. Yursky doesn't target anything, and it's going to be the side of Radiance who is going to end the game at 14 minutes 14.6 seconds. GG's plays coming from the side of Radiance. They might not win the draft, but the most important thing is how you make those perfect execution in the game. Yes, if it is a full item build team fight, then I don't think that the side of Radiance could do much things, but a big mistake from the side of Battleon Prime. I think I need to analyze this so bad. See, this is a bad item, Thunderbelt. No, you don't pick a Thunderbelt in the competitive scene. Just any hero, even a Kaja, even a Patang, they are so good with a Thunderbelt. No, you don't pick Thunderbelt in a competitive scene. And why is Efovias building a Guardian helmet in this game? Look at here. They got super duper tubers hero. That is Brody and Yi Shin. No. I think Battleon Prime might be good with their micro. They need to work a little bit harder. Yes, they need to work a little bit harder on their itemization. First pick. Radiance. 13. So lots of things to be analyzed there, but I don't think that it is it is going to change anything for now. The most important thing is how they make those execution. Radiance, they build the right item. Mo item and build to dikta kan build ta and praiser talk to ran siya back hunan beka at sangson overextend sangsu lau thay lau sangsu kami an overextend anti sualamot leman lau pende hun kan lau chang ve thau siya ano pon ngai game hisu abuangin hanzir ma ila mo kami abuang kana kalaw china ni asan to present mo me na kelme kaniya tu na kathil ngei tuang khan tu na an ngei tua me kang khan ang khela he tan daw ngei tua lok sang khan alo ni lau chin bang te kha ani ve thau ni. So Radiance, I think I need to give applause for them. To be honest, yes, I was on the side of Battle Prime for that one game number 1 particularly regarding their draw, but after seeing the gameplay, I think they need to watch out. Number 1, their itemization. Number 2, if we're going to play, if Radiance are playing aggressive, they need to answer to that aggression. If they are not going to play aggressive like Radiance, then they need to play more passive, more defensive. The moment the side of Radiance dive in a little bit deeper, they need to pick out those kind of heroes that can go to the back, ambush them, and deal tons of damage. Especially, they need to watch out for, I think their latest member, Snook Jit Pudzi. This guy. Ming la him bay maklom siya. Kina hiya IGN tag here too. Snooky Pudzi. Oh, kaka. The last time I saw him, his hero was good. His macro was good. Rather than his micro, I think his macro play is way better. Like his map awareness is just so good. Like nobody can gank him. Even if they gank him, he can always find somehow like some way to escape from all those kind of things. Apparently okay. But right now, after he joined Radiance, the micro plays improve a lot. So I think this is a big W coming from the side of Radiance. Maybe he's the missing player that they have been waiting for the long time. Radiance, yes, one of the best Mizo team that we have. If we're going to compare with the old Radiance that we used to see, they got good players. More players chatak-tak tepon na China gold lane na po he ta kay mapoy na kalaw shit ngay may te no gold tier China kang tepo an tuang pui view nang su zanin Snook Zit pu kamun hui chuan lem chuan Radiance big ta achang chuan base na tepo alaw sang chhaudi kakan han bel vele de uduan ni so and Battleon Prime. I do not want to see wrong itemization, a meaningless micro. I think I should say meaningless micro plays. Like for example, they come for a super, they decided to engage. Radiance are engaging instead of doing something. They would literally walk around. Like why do you walk around when someone is playing aggressive? If they are playing aggressive, just go back. Like just save your skills, save your spells, just go back. They the side of Radiance are going to start spamming their skills again, isn't it? See, even your skill was playing those top-notch gameplay of Yi Sanshin, but the Mountain Shocker have a limitation. He would simply sometimes throw out the card, the Mountain Shocker thingy, and that time, this is the perfect time they should engage, right? Instead, Battle Prime, they decided to go for like I don't know what they are doing, but let's hope Battle Prime find ways in this game number 2 because they are the wildcard team. Not saying that wildcard is a bad place. It is like a lower bracket and they're coming back to the normal road, and their road to this slot is not easy at all. They are facing lots of good team as well. So keeping that in mind, Battleon Prime, we know your potential. I personally know your potential, so don't fail me. Especially me, don't fail me. Okay, and with that being said, that's all for the first phase of the banning section. Let's look at here. The side of Radiance for Viasa. No bent, no may hesu itemization na diktialo pa na hero hit nok biang nga. Kaka ano mang works ho pui thau so katemea. This one John Fury, Guinevere. No ben vele siya. Radiance lambi ka hen Guinevere hin daw prio ben ko miyang composition counter na ani thei thawa chung tiang vekin Guinevere big so Battleon Prime lamte secret hero te po khalaw ni may theni. This one Marcel big hi Radiance gameplay ngai chuan ke chu ka ben ngai lawang Radiance kaniya mo Radiance anga chuan Marcel ben ang ina ka shadow Marcel what better to aggressive game aniya ama vati de pop ang site apesi void cut kan break to chuan second song pati lot nga ngaya kami chungkan du tokin in sok thei china chu taksu radiance namte hemi martialize one antana nok thei tur carry te pon yang su tianga chunky deu lag don chon ben te pokha priority tana nei tang chon chaka ti view me. And on the side of Battleon Prime, Matilda, good ban. Yes, Matilda, you should ban Matilda at any cost. The best support roaming hero that is ever created in this land of Dawn, and the best mage is Vexana. This one, we're going to follow up with a Harriet ban. Yes, this is a great ban. You have to respect ban out the Harriet. We just witnessed how he's positioned himself in the micro plays with the Brody. What if he picks a hero like a Harriet? It is going to be so difficult. He can use a Purifying right now, the kind of hero that they decided to pick. I think this is a great ban. And at last, I don't think that Radiance would like to play at last. I mean, if we look at the game, the kind of gameplay that they are playing, game number 1, at last they can play the at last. Yes, they can play the at last, but Radiance aren't the kind of team that are going to be so suitable with the at last. This one laheta kadita no ben sunzon beling. Hala, keeping aside the ban for now. First 3 Pikatan Radiance Lamde Changin, they decided to go for the 2 chunky heroes, a Beleric and a Fragin. No need to talk much, but this is the kind of chunky lineup you have to pick. See, if you are going to go for a utility jungler, like a tanky jungler, you should always prioritize an EXP laner to have a burst damage. Maybe you have to pick a Paquito. If a Paquito is banned out, you can pick out a Benedetta. Benedetta te point pick out Meyang. A Phobia's pick was good in game number 1, but it is not dealing damage. They were lacking lots of damage as well, keeping aside the itemization. So that is why Radiance were taking full advantage of their chunkiness. Like they were chunky, they are going to be hard to be killed, but they are answering to their challenge. Like, if you start hitting us, we know that you can't burst us down. So hit us as much as you want, but we are going to finish you off while you try to kill us. That is the setup coming from the side of Radiance, and it works. Battleon Prime, this time their draft is really good again here, but I'm not going to cite who's going to who's having a better draft for now unless the draft is completed. Battleon Prime for the last 2 ban, not sure about the Kadita. Maybe against a Gort, she can a Kadita can literally goes for the dive in, and maybe they don't want to give a carry a Purify, right? And Jujin, no, this is a miss ban again, I should say. Why Jujin? Because Jujin, look at your hero, she cannot do much against this kind of hero. Badang na he can literally knock back the hero, and he can even dash it out. But I don't think that banning a Jujin is that bad. Maybe you can ban a Leslie or a Thought if you are going to pick a carry, so that a carry can be maximized. Or maybe even a Melissa. Trust me when I say Melissa is OP. This one, the Ling, Radiance, and an Esmeralda. Phobia's already been banned out, which is a great counter for a Paquito, and following with an Esmeralda, this is a great choice, because to make your Paquita super duper good in the XP lane, he generates lots of shield, and that shield generation, Esmeralda can literally eat it up and convert it to her own shield, and at the same time still dealing a direct damage towards a Paquito. So this is a great ban, and yes, that Ling. You need to ban out the Ling, because Battleon Prime, they already got those chunky heroes. Oh, wait, lock. Badang EXP lane. Badang EXP lane. It is going to be a feast battle at the EXP lane here. Who can punch really fast, or who can land a burst jab hook. So that is the kind of thing that we're going to see at the EXP lane here. Aladdin achangin. If kan mutsunzong beling. Hala Snooksy Putzi achangin. It is going to be a Thought, which is a really good micro, a really high mechanics hero. He's going to have a great movement speed, a blinking skills, and the side of Battleon Prime doesn't have a proper hero that can catch the Thought, and even if they manage to land something on the Thought, he gets the Purify. Great choice, Battleon Prime. Tina, last pick with a yes and shield. I wouldn't say that the side of Battleon Prime draft is that bad or that good, but the Radiance are having a better draft in this game number 2. Game number 1, the draft goes to Battleon Prime. Game number 2, the draft goes to Radiance. But it all goes down to who makes the perfect execution, isn't it? So wishing the best of luck for both the teams here. Radiance already secured a 1 win. Radiance lamte game katloy ang sakto tunhin tanson match point ani there maya. If they win this game, they are the first team who is going to qualify to the semi-final, which is going to be played on Wednesday and Thursday. So regarding the fixture for that one, unless all the team finish playing off, finish their playoff, we cannot show anything. And here we are, guys. Here to the in the Vine Land of Dona. Kan lom lut le katil to na tournament lo here live ki Community Clash Series Mobile Legends 5v5 tournament. Aniya he tournament hi tudang nilawin Mizo organization, Esports organization kan na ilan bertezi ngami RIP Mizo Tena buat say. Adi blue team lama hen Radiance kan na red team lama hen Battleon Prime kan na blue team lama Radiance lam tihan game katin mashuay na anay me katunan sakson semifinal an luto may dona Battleon Prime lam ten top join game number 3 to na mishuay do antum don di after this match finish we are going to get another interesting second match right away. Hiroshi and Wilson Los Yonto are, I guess they are trading a little bit, lots of damage there, and Hiroshi is getting a slight advantage against a Badang for now is a meta hero, of course. Tunay so Pakito so Achaber so katingam loam as Achaber tezingami. I cannot put a Pakito at the S tier currently, but I can put it A plus, not just A, and A plus tier hero. Oh, langaw te kalaway sabi to meron. Your ski, okay, tang jungle, invade sa feeling halat, saka itina, red buff o lock boy and arrow to some tialawa, Dioxys, okay, forcing out the dash. Oh wait, Athena, wait, Athena, where's your retribution? Athena doesn't get a retribution. There is no restart. You can't restart. We can't restart the tournament. Athena, what is wrong with the side of Battleon Prime? Wait, guys, I do not notice this one. 5 flicker on the side of Battleon Prime. I don't know what kind of strategy the side of Battle Prime are going to use, but Radiance are literally going to ace it. Hiroshi goes for the jab combination, and it's going to be a true leading point coming from the side of Radiance. First turtle spawn, and it's going to be an easy turtle for the side of Radiances. No one from the side of Battleon Prime can do anything. Athena, I'm not sure what his setup is going to be here. Let me just go for a quick checkup here. Yes. I am not sure what is going around here. Is the first turtle goes to the side of Radiance. Okay, 3-1. Wilson managed to grab 1 kill against his EXP laner mate .com and Snugzy at the bot lane as well. 3-1. Kavan confused with Battleon Prime. Why did you take a flicker? He might joke a little bit. Like I can get the flicker, but I can't get the retreats in it. Fight keeps on extending. Oh, Mystic Gush. Deoxy finish off. And this is going to be 3-2. Radiance Lamte Punch, right? Sunsom Hazel, Maya. I guess no one is even calling the pose, or am I not seeing the pose? But yeah, no pose is being called. Everything is going smoothly here. But yeah, guys, let's call for a quick pause. Let me just go for a quick checkup, okay? Alright, I guess the issue is not valid, guys. I'm so sorry to share Battleon Prime. The side of Battleon Prime, the issue is not valid. We cannot accept the request. Why is this happening? It is already quarterfinal. This kind of issue shouldn't be there. It should be a perfect tournament, guys. It should be a perfect tournament. Everything should go smoothly. 5 p.m. No. But yeah, look at here. Appraiser Red lands. Flicker connects it, and he's going to live another day. Tina mounting Shooker. He lives to fight another day. Dreamer RP. That is a great Mystic Gush, but he needs to land. And Hiroshi out of the blues, going for the jab combination, and Flickers connects it. I mean, without the flicker. Yes, that is without the flicker. Secures another ball for his team. It is Phunchawng, and the side of Radiance are literally cooking everything. So it is 2-1-1 for him particularly, and 2-1-3 for Deoxys. They both the heroes, both the players are having a really good KD, by the way. Turtle's going to spawn within a few seconds. Let's see here what kind of changes can happen. Lots of changes can happen, but the kind of change I would expect from both teams is not that much. Come on, guys. It is already quarterfinal. Nothing is valid. We have to disqualify like the top teams that we have in India. Every team, yes, we give equal treatments to every team. Even the top teams were DQ at the wild card. But I do not expect in a quarterfinal something like this to be happen. A flicker instead of retribution. Anyways. Let's go back to the game here. 6-2. Radiance literally cooking this game. If this keeps on happening, the side of Battleon Prime, I am so skeptical on the kind of strategy that can work out for the side of Battleon Prime. But let's see here. We can work on things like, the side of Radiance decided to go for the Ube strategy, like sticking together. So if they are sticking together, 3 men can hold down inside their jungler and maybe tier lanes, and they can play a little bit of safe plays. While Athena and Dot.com can go for the farm in the side lane. Like, if this Snook G is going for a solo play, then they can finish it off, right? But yes, that is the kind of thing that the side of Team Battleon Prime can do. If they are extending it too deep, if they get more members to their side, they can finish off even the roamer, even get the flicker. So Radiance, they are going to have an upper hand, a really good upper hand. The only way Battleon Prime can win this game for now is if they can hold the game for more than 15 minutes mark of the game. After 15 minutes mark of the game here, rather than a retribution, this flicker is going to be more useful for Athena. Hiroshi Valut le Zoya, Vajeb le Zewa, forcing out the mountain shooker away. But if Hiroshi gets a flicker there, maybe he can finish off Athena as well. But lane lam first tier turret lanung Tseumea, the side of team Radiance can force lots of things here. Dot.com all by himself. He doesn't know that. Okay, no one knows that he is alone, but now they know that he's alone. Deoxy, okay, forcing out that nature's call, but nothing they can do further. This one turtle hit the side of Radiance. Luciano Wilson. Oh, attack charge follows up, but he survived following up with the real world manipulation. Macro Jack is going straight to Aladdin, but look at that. Yursky with the Appraiser Red, but at the end of the day, it's Hiroshi who's going to dance around with the Tito Jab Kubo combination. Alalam Tsunzom Zilla, he's going to dive deeper and he's going to be 4 men down by Radiance. Radiance finish off 4 members without losing even a single member, and this is the kind of thing that the side of Battleon Prime right now, they need to make sure that Athena keeps on splitting, Dot.com keep on splitting, they get the farm and somehow get enough gold to bring themselves back into the game. But right now the gold difference is just so wide. It is our 7,000 gold difference. Yursky, okay, safe for now. Hiroshi in the safe position. Hiroshi le survive luang zel maya heta unlock play thelo Hiroshi adesh thaya ama han nei de se shield a generate thei bok tun bi ka tan chon Battleon Prime te game 1 a mistake lian tu kan siama game 2 a idean lo siam chunjom pele ngala. Oh, okay, a little bit of a tone here. Macro Jack. Oh, tech charge, literally more like an escape mechanism, but they don't give much thing about him as Snook Z decided to go for those blazing duet. Will he kill it? But Dot.com managed to survive it out. What if he get a Flicker instead of Purify, he would secure the kill and he will still get the BMI to literally flick it out. Mid lane naman, Holy Guard and burst out kay Tomato na. Okay, dot.com. Nothing they can do. Yes, mid lane inhibitor and burst out sa Veling. Hala, 2 men and no spawn Veling. That's here. They can't 12 chin Radiance lam tin mashoy na niya. As already mentioned, Radiance already secured game 1 victory. If they manage to grab this win again, this is already match point for them. They are going straight to the semi-final without any difficulty. Battleon Prime, game 1, they make a huge mistake with their itemization. Game 2, they pick a Flicker instead of a Retribution. Oh, Snookzy, ano yung chep to Trinity. Okay, Tectonic Charge following up with a Mystic Gush. And here comes Beleric for the counter plays, following up with a Blazing Duet and fights Sunzom Zelmaya. Killing spree, double kill from Snookzy by himself. I mean, not by himself actually, but from him. This one, the 3 men down na at a trade of 1-4-3. 1-4-3 trade, Chaltukan Hu Sunzom Veling. Mid lane naman push Sunzom ngay doon na to na yan. It is going to be just Dreamer, RP, and dot.com. They could make those kind of sacrificial lamb kind of thing, but I guess they decided to go for a little bit of a safe place. But right now I think that the side of Radiance, what if they just play a little bit aggressive at that time? Like, what can a Gord and a carry do for the time being? It would not take the inhibitor yet, but mom, at least half HP of the mid lane inhibitor would be burst down. But do keep in mind that the gold difference is around 10k. The side of Radiance are going to get extra 2, maybe like extra 2 items as compared to the side of Battleon Prime. So this item advantage is going to help them. The hero is going to help them. The spells is going to help them. And right now, the Lord is going to help them as well. Top lane naman Holy Guard and Burst Toa. Bot lane naman Burst Toa Boka. And I think this is going to be a perfect lane synchronization coming from the side of Radiance. Ito, Hiroshi lane low tier turn on. Look at that damage. A damage na pop litok. He got 3 penetration. What if he get War X at the end of the item? I believe he would go for that item. Queen's Wings. Okay, shut down Aladdin. And it's going to be Dreamer RP with double kill. I guess the tech charge lands it perfectly. They can still make plays as no more ultimate skills is on the side of Battleon Prime. They keeps on extending. They keeps on playing around. The Fraser Red does land it, but doesn't land it perfectly. Snookzy, that was a bad microplay if you ask me, but still managed to grab out 1 inhibitor. And Hiroshi again goes for the plays. He gets a killing spree. A killing streak here. And Blazing Death follows up. Double kill can put down. Unstoppable killing streak and who's Snookzy survive pavelit. That's it. Oh, mas Tina changin. Damage pakat nga inhibitor chang damage low. Don't see any heta loot. Both heroes are making a big mistake, and that is going to be a big ass upset in this quarterfinal. Game number 1, we witnessed a mania coming from Snookzy, but in this game number 2, he literally outplayed himself inside the crystal. Disappointing, but at the same time surprising. Mo, this is quarterfinal, guys. You can't make any mistake. It is so crucial. Like 30k prize pool is on the line. Mo, oh sorry, lawa lang ni welcome. And the Lord is going to spawn around 13 minutes. Allow spawn to Madonna, Radiance. Okay, they can't play that aggressive anymore because they give the side of Battleon Prime lots of shutdown kill. Like everyone just dies there, and the gold difference around 5,000. But still, an item difference is going to be there. Etina Mountain Sugar. Okay, but so remember Deoxys. I do not expect that kind of aggression from Deoxys. Particularly, he is just so aggressive there. Okay, they would like to play around. They would like to kite each other around there. But Deoxys, he needs to be a little bit aware. But at the same time, he needs to be aware. So is his allies. Like Aladdin, he was literally being a pick off there. He was not extending that deep, but the one extending is Deoxys. Real world manipulation. Follow up with the Blazing Duet, and then here comes the Purify, and Athena is being shut down. Double kill. Snookzy Chang kan Hudson Zone Velenghal. 3 men down Velenghal. Radiance are going to end this game right away. Isn't it triple kill? Another Maniac from Snookzy Chang Maniac. Game number 1 kan Hu. Game number 2 Maniac kan Hudson Zone Velenghal. Bukati kanti tayom tolo. Radiance lamten. Game number 1 ang sakno. Game number 2 at sakna laut san Hudson Velenghal tikan semi-final. Team loot masaber. Ang law ni Hudson Halbok ani. Oh my gosh, guys. What did we just witness? Again, the same mistake from Battleon Prime. Game number 1. I was talking about building the Thunder Belt. No, if you are playing a ROM, this is a rank built item. Like if you play rank, you build you build Thunderbelt because the rank is meaningless. Your opponent would just keep on playing defensive game and forcing you to play the late game, right? And the side of Radiance, they are the kind of team that would go super duper aggressive. Mo, Radiance lamte an aggressive chin may makatatak Thunderbelt item omzenelon answa. You need at least 40 stacks of Thunderbelt, and to maximize the stack, you need to have a long game, like a game that runs at least 18 minutes. Game number 1, they make the mistake. Game number 2, they make another mistake when it comes to itemization. And to top it all off, they bring Flicker instead of Retribution. Battleon Prime, they are the team that managed to find their way back, like from the lower bracket, from the wild card into the quarterfinal. Lots of credits to them, but I guess they need to work out more things. They play great. It was a great game. It was an excellent, not so perfect game, but at least they fight till the end. Zindabad. And with that being said, guys, break Raylo Tech and nga game number 2 ayan. Match number 2, we're going to have Mizo Pasaltha going up against Team Ice White. And with that being said, we'll be back in the Jiffy. Hello guys, we are Bengteng to ka. Fanhi. Oh, my fan, my only fan. First match kan Team Radiance secure a 2-0 against Battleon Prime. And right now we are going to witness another legendary match between Mizo, Pasaltha and Ice White Shot. It is going to be again another best of 3 series. Whoever managed to grab a victory of 2-0 or maybe a 2-1, who wins 2 games first is going to qualify to the semi-final. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm a bit nervous as myself. Like, who is going to win? Ice White Shot. They're one of the... I mean, individually, this lineup is formed recently, maybe 2 or 3 months. No, I don't think it is 3 months old yet, this lineup. Maybe 2 months, or if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think it is around 2 months only. It is really new. But each of the players are well known in the entire community. Like Serarmon, he wins even in Mizoram, like one of the biggest tournament that we ever have played out, LAN tournament. He was there in Vokar. In Vokar he is there in many teams, like even Daku Sena, one of the best mid laner that we have, Mirio, RNTX player used to be. I don't think he need much of introduction. Everyone knows him. Like for some people, if there are 10 people around here, if we ask who is the best EXP laner in India, I think 6 or 7 of them would be 6, 7 would say that Mirio is the best EXP laner in India that we have right now. Like, he's that good. And Fam, I think he's the youngest under 18. Yes, if we are saying that under 18, if he's not the best, he's going to be the second best player. He is a really good gold laner, but when it comes to playing other role like jungling maybe, or another role also according to some survey that I had, is giving a magnificent gameplay. And Limonaire going to be another top-notch setup coming up as well. And the side of Mizo, Pasaltha, they are a little bit new to me as well. I do not know this lineup myself particularly, but yeah, most of the local tournament that we have in Mizoram as well, they are always there in the semi-finals. Some are even at the final as well. So this is going to be a great match coming from both parties. So wishing them the best of luck. If Mizo Pasaltha managed to grab even just 1 game victory against Ice White Shot, I think this is going to be a milestone for them. Just look at the players. Everyone knows them. Like, who needs introduction to these players, isn't it? And with that being said, we are going to start the game. Okay, everyone is ready. Second match, game number 1. First pick, Mizo Pasaltha. Second pick, Ice White Shot. Yang may pick ngayon kasi suang daw na nga. Dizzy tekan na ito na. So guys, if we're going to talk about the current meta, let's just talk about the previous game. But I will not talk about the team name again. But if you are playing a tournament, guys, you don't make Thunderbelt. Thunderbelt doesn't work in a competitive scene. Why? The reason number 1, the very, very crucial reason why a Thunderbelt doesn't work is that in the competitive scene, we used to stick together mainly. Yes, if they stick together, Thunderbelt can like react and multiple heroes can connect and then multiple Thunder stack. Yes. If it works, you try and stack that thing and it is going to cost you your life. You'll get 3 stack at the cost of your life. Is it going to be worth it? No, absolutely not. And second thing, in every tournament, everyone is going to play a rush game. No one wants to play a late game. So imagine you are playing like a 500-star immortal lobby. Mo, imagine you play like that. Everyone is going to play fast games. If someone pick heroes like that relies on the Thunderbelt, they would not even pick a marksman. They would just pick another fighter or maybe a mage in the gold lane. That is the kind of setup that a real competitive player should used to do. So we have to keep in mind. Don't pick Thunderbelt. It is good, but it is very bad for a competitive scene. Lots of things are to be said, but I won't cover the entire thing. And the second thing is that the macro plays. Micro everyone. Yes, this is already the quarterfinal. Quarterfinal to atupo. An hero ate, an game, an micro hen set veldan. Ihan tito mayang an set veldan shim avar pakhan an thiam vecto, an chavecto, an micro chavecto. So wangson, there is no point of simply banning out a meta hero mo. Meta hero pong po bentok ay katson study your opponent. In opponent tezir siyang ula uncomfortable hero in ben saka apoy mo chinani. I think this is a great acknowledgement coming from the side of Mizo Pasaltha. Heta Mizo Pasaltha lama chang supporter van nature vio. This one kalau so izo nga hey thiam le win heta dictionary te class 2 class 3 English bu te keu pain hey sap chong kan handris ven no ka chan chu nam dang hi an lo en vele zeu china hey live stream ai chon en hi sun tam vak ngai lo na nga ma se tournament hi an endlet le chin chon game ten review an tum tur te khamian analyze na te khan sap chong plem lo bil sak ve te khan an tan shiat thiam te lo no ma le game shim hi chu tu na kang khel shim pon hey enjek shim hi sap chong in enjia ve ka wang hin universal language mangani wang khan tu tan po hian English a lo ti hi lo poi mo khop me ma khan Mizo li khan kau tia ke la kha Mizo sap chong a lo ti te kha ado pol te kha ka lo ni ve she amai ro su tiang kha chu ti to reng to ro guys this one in po chun is Mizo Pasaltha lam te lok comment hi siar ngo ayon nai shi achangin karon Mizo Pasaltha lut hal pop o tiang tor khani full power achangin John side. Let's go support on the. I think this is a great support coming from side of Mizo Pasaltha and Ice White Shot. Where are your supporter? Mo. This one talking about the study, know your opponent. This is a great study coming from the side of Mizo Pasaltha. At last, yes. I think at last, I don't think the side of Ice White Shot would prior that much the at last, but yeah, keep aside. Herrick ban. Fam. No one wants to open Fam Herrick. This one, Paquito. We already see Mirio. I think it was back in the round of 14. Round of 14 can Mirio Paquito. I mean, he's phobias. He can't stop dashing and keeping aside his dash. He's just so chunky. He can rotate every time. He's always so quick. Maybe that is why Respik banning out is a great choice, I would say. And on side of Ice White Shot, they are going for the Marcel ban out, and the Belek just so annoying. But I don't understand why Ice White Shot banning out a Marcel. Radiance match number 1. Apo kan Radiance lam kan Marcel no ban out. Like I don't understand why are you banning out a Marcel. You guys are playing an aggressive game. Marcel big weakness is aggression. He needs the golden hour, but if you get a proper dashy heroes, if you get a good movement speed, golden hour, nah. And on top of that, you can even just ambush all those things mo. Golden hour an pa like kan ambush na hun natam de to ni heta hero chadeu de ulolok ma se tiang chon anom daranga anom khoma khang tiang in puzzle in rem ko lang char khanang khele char to do na khang tiang atak khan. I don't know why even the top teams are still banning Marcel. I think the reason that they are banning Marcel is only because they are scared of that 12 his passive that have a 12-second cooldown. Just pick a Hilda, just pick Masha. The career of this Marcel will be finished. Even if heroes like Badang even works, but don't pick Khofra, Tigreal, and all those hero. Trust me. This one the Belleric Keito and Noxia Kanshia. He counters all the attack speed dependent hero. I mean, yeah, high attack speed hero. Even it is a nightmare for Link, and I'm so happy to see Serarmoon picking the Link here. One of the best jungler that we have in India. And if you ask me, like the competitive player, to list down like the best assassin players we have in India, number 1 obviously me, maybe number 2, 3, or 4, I would put Serarmoon. That is how good his Link is going to be, and I think you guys are tired seeing me, so let's go for the bigger picture here. Heta Khofra, now the Tatsia, which is going to be a counter for the Link, and to following up Paquito, it is going to give him a hard time. For the Link. Like the moment he used the Tempest of Blade, he is going to use the knockback combination, or maybe literally tease him a little bit, like he would be like, use the Tempest of Blade, but I'm going to generate my shield. So that is how things are going to be played out from the side of Mizo Pasaltha, and right now we even see Sar is not friendly at all. Freya kan muksun zom vele ngal don baka Freya hian hemi lineup hisu alangam pop vio mea and invoker with this Eudora. I think this is a great pick, but they need someone who can literally tank all those heroes mo. Law matong tutur ka an mo to don ni. It's one okay, yes, and Esmeralda against a Paquito. I don't think we have to talk much about this. I have talked about that one in match number 1 already. And a Ye Sanshin being banned out makes sense because Ling, his farming speed, to be honest, is quite slow. Ye Sanshin is just so fast. While he completes his buff clearance, like clearing the buff, Ye Sanshin would be level 5 already. That's how fast Ye Sanshin is going to be, and he can trigger his critical more than a Link, so that is going to be a big humiliation for Link. So you do not want to open a Ye Sanshin, but after both reach level 12, then I guess that's when Link is going to shine, isn't it? And look at here, the Bubu Changin Malsoma. No, Akia Changin Fem Balbson. Fem Lukola. Now titlat maile. This one ya heta kan soy le soy nu heta kan thiam nong in Mizo chong le sap chong ka kan daw pay loot mix kwal le nok do na namdang te kan nei vet chin kan ti kha kalaw bel vele zuwa nga. This one heta Safia Chin Sofia Chin ti to mi. Sorry, Eren ken kurse hetung Eren. Oh yeah, Cobra mang Eren. Ichan hian a hero choice hi dig daw. I do not know who is better, Grok or Khofra. Like, these two heroes are my top picks. Right now, I'm still maintaining a 70% win rate in the ranked game as well. Like, I'm so good with the Khofra. I never land my jump, but my bouncing ball doesn't miss. Are you Ice White Shot fan? He's my son. Of course, I am not the fan of an Ice White Shot. I'm a fan of myself. Actually, I'm a fan of none because when I want to be biased, I'm having a hard time trying to be biased now. For example, if I'm a fan of Ice White Shot for now, and Mizo Pasaltha picking heroes like Khofra, and if I'm biased towards the side of Mizo Pasaltha, people will start coming up like, you are a fan of Ice White Shot. You are a fan of Ice White Shot, and now just because no, I'm not ready for the drama, but rather I would be neutral to all team, but I'm going to be openly biased. And with that being said, fam, if you are going for a Granger, I do not like it, but the carry somehow juicy. But Melissa, I like this Mizo Pasaltha and draft. I think this is a perfect draft coming from the side of Mizo Pasaltha. I'm not going to give much credit to the Freya gold lane here because a Freya gold lane can be somehow kite around here, but still work at some point. The thing is that the way they are banning, see, Moskov which is going to be a big nightmare for Freya. Like Moskov can keep on repositioning himself again and again the moment Freya starts to hit. And plot maybe debatable, but we don't want to keep it, especially for the early phase of the game. And Melissa, she's the best marksman right now, guys. Melissa, she is the best marksman, man. Put your attitude aside. Guys, put your attitude aside and pick Melissa with Inspire. You can even go Trinity, you can even go Crit, depending on the opponent that you have. Melissa is just so good. Even for me, I would put my attitude aside, but still don't pick Melissa. I know that she is good, but my pride wouldn't let me pick. Even Eudora is good. She's the best mage right now, but my pride wouldn't let me play. Why? Because I'm not a competitive player. Like, I play for fun. Isn't it a big difference? But for this competitive player, this is the downside being a competitive player. Even if you have pride, I'm not saying that the extra pride stuff. Like, even if you have pride, like, I don't want to pick this hero, Eudora is meta. You have to pick. You are Invoker, one of the best mage in one of the best mage player we have in India. And on top of that, Invoker. Those who play Dota will know how highly mechanics Invoker is. But you play Eudora. This is Mobile Legend. It doesn't matter if you practice. Oh, why am I showing myself the entire time? It doesn't matter if you practice a Fanny for a year. You practice a Ling, a Lancelot, and all those dashy high mechanics hero. It doesn't matter. You need to play a mobile-based game anyhow. Like, everyone can be friendly with it And with that being said, here to in the Vineland of Dona kanaulo amlut levek sewa apola mahian Mizo Pasaltha asin la mahian ice white shot tekanaya. We are going to play another best of 3 series in which both team already secured 0 point because this is the game number 1 for this second match particularly. And right now, I mean, just in case we do not know, this tournament is organized by one of the biggest esport organization that we have in Mizoram, that is RIP Mizoram. And those who know, no need to give credits to BGMI. Everyone knows, and they already have high credits, right? This one the Lemonier and Chawlo Hong Veling Hala, which I am highly anticipated for. Oh, Aaron goes for the backline, literally lands his combo towards Invoker, but Seramon was there, go for another backline dive, and this is going to be dizzy, literally costing his life. And John Sidon kills Katlo Grapple, and it is going to be a Tempest of Blade, but more like you don't land. It was supposed to be a 4-sword collection, Seramon, but yeah, if he lived, that is the thing that matters the most. Lemon there, will he outplay himself? A single dash will help, but he literally outplay himself in the depths of Mizo Pasaltha. 2-1. 2-1 into nahin Mizo Pasaltha. Mashuay na na mecha, the side of Ice White Shot. They need to make plays. They need to set up things. They just need to make it flawlessly. If not, see, okay, what just happened here? John Sido, he gets another kill at Fem. Mizo Pasaltha. I think Ice White Shot, we know the quality of the players. We already know every one of them. I think they are a little bit underestimating the side of Mizo Pasaltha. You don't underestimate your opponent unless it is 2-minute marks of the game. Why? Because 2 minutes, that is when things happen the most here. Okay, Bichu, rotate on Vedenhala. And we are going to see an interesting turtle fight coming up soon. And the I will hang you upside down, fight the Extenta, Lemonier, big finish of B2, great plays. Oh, another charge is coming up. Sari is not friendly at the finish of the Invoker, and they are going to charge they are going to zone away the entire Ice White Shot. What am I seeing? Kan Mizo Pasaltha. They are literally chasing the entire team of Ice White Shot away. They beat them up, they secured the turtle, and they are winning everything right now. Imagine the best. No, they are not the best right now. But if we are going to talk about like a fully Indian team, they are one of the best. And our local team, like Mizo Pasaltha, are winning them, and they are doing it so well here. Okay, Way of the Dragon kicks in. Seramon goes to the backline. He locks Dizzy, but Sar is not friendly at all. Finishing Invoker, Lemonier is there to save place, and here comes the Tempest of Blade. Okay, he gets Dizzy here. Seramon is going to dash away or leap away there, and Mirio goes for his opponent. And oh, Aaron, that is a great jump. The Tyrant Revenge does land it, but he needs to goes for the full combination, isn't it? It is 6-2 right now, and the side of Mizo Pasaltha goes for a perfect trade after all. And right now, if this keeps on happening, I do not know what is going to happen, but Still, the side of Ice White Shot mo, Ice White Shot namtien anlat ichale view tao may. Even though they are losing so bad, like Ju 6, the goal difference isn't that high. It is just 1,000 goal difference. So there are lots of ways they could turn things around. Okay. Oh, connects it with the flicker. Is that my Cobra? No, it is Aaron with that Cobra. Almost outplays Fam. That was a great play, but no one follows up. I guess that is a wrong calling coming from the side of Mizo Pasaltha. Flicker being burned out. The ultimate skills of Aaron. Oh, wait, no ultimate. He still got the Tyrant range and revenge combination that he can use in the turtle fight, but no more surprise jump. No more flicker. Don't hang turtle. Allow spawn to. Don't know both teams are going to make those critical plays right now. Mirio, his HP is quite low. I guess Tsar is not friendly at all. Even if he picks the counter hero at the early phase of the game, Paquito damage is going to bars him a lot here. Turtle spawn to Donna. Both teams are going to are going to play around here. Okay. Wait. How? Mirio was like just 30% HP, right? Oh, Eren Avalutum of Veding Hala. Bichu goes for those punishment. He keeps on slashing Mirio. Okay, he can sustain, but he can sustain the burst coming from that. Star is not friendly at all, but in the meantime, Serarmo is going to dance around with the blades. Tempest of Blade going for the 4 swords, that last connection, and it is going to be 1 for 3 trade and a 1 for 4 trade, and that's the quality of Ice White Shot. Although I'm biased towards Mizo Pasaltha, I am supporting Mizo Pasaltha, but damn, Ice White Shot, the way they are turning that game around, that is top notch, and of course, that is the kind of plays we are expecting from Ice White Shot after all. Mizo Pasaltha game ang low open chavio na nga mayro so kampiang initiation de target tora kami dar noy buhay anom kom laya damage andom loy ka apoy chin kampiang ha and mistake law ni Veledon. Eren does dive in, bouncing ball connects, and oh, John divorced a wrong target. He divorced Natalia, and Natalia is not even picked in this game. He needs to make the right devour thingy, like he needs to devour the correct hero now, not Natalia, which is not present in this game. And Mirio, it still surprised me, like he was literally 30% HP, right? Oh, me those on 30%, and when he reached the turtle, he already secured lots of HP again here. Oh, Mirio, it is a bit too tight for him to sustain. Although Sync Fight keeps on extending, he devours it, spit it out, and it's going to be Zoom being finished off. But here comes the Tempest of Blade, but Bouncing Ball is going to connect him. Tisei goes for the shutdown kill. It is 10-6. Mizo Pasaltha, and Zamlaw na sa may Mizo Pasaltha na dikta ka na ulang tears on Zamdon. Eren goes for the play. Bouncing Ball connects it with a flicker, but it is going to cost him his life. But the trait of Fam, but Fam goes for the outplay. It is double kill. Are we going to see a triple kill? This is going to be Fam, a 16-year-old boy, outplaying all his elder brother. Ute kongi ayu pazanti laman nila Mizo Pasaltha ini raw ani suan. Naute mo inaute zo ko hin kan outplay thejau ti lan tir nan Fam achang plays raw puili tok triple kill. I do not expect that thing at all. Lemonade, he goes for the opening. This is going to be the third turtle of the game here. The gold, it is quite equalized, but right now a slight leading point coming from the side of red. Ice White Shot. Damn man, no I think Debbie comment cause I want to watch. Okay, konge kom live. Third of love spawn Veleta siya. Eren goes for the charge hit, lands it straight into air. Serar Moon, and it is going to be that lightning shock and a follow up with Dizzy. Magic Shoe. Mirio dives in, goes straight to Dizzy, and at the same time backline dive in. Bicho literally dancing around with his swords, her swords, and it's going to be another kill, but it is a monster killing streak coming from Fam, which is again shut down by Dizzy. 1 for 3 chay tandaw niya. Mizo Pasaltha, they even secured the turtle, and I think this is a lot of win coming from the side of Mizo Pasaltha. And as I mentioned already, if Mizo Pasaltha managed to grab at least one game victory in this best of 3 series, it is going to be a milestone for them already. And what if they win this best of 3 series in a quarterfinal? Yes, it is a quarterfinal, already a high stage against one of the best Indian team that we have. I think they would put that in their head forever. Mo. First lane, first mid turret, still alive and healthy. Eren, okay, we're waiting for that. Magnificent jumped again here, bouncing ball, and Lemonade can do much thing. Bot lane, I think nothing much interesting is happening here. It's all about how they are going to counter each other around here. Top lane here, even the first tier turret still spawned, but not that healthy anymore. And the side of Ice White Shot are going to eye this first tier turret quite a lot. Eren already opening up the map. Dizzy, he's going to start spamming those. Wow. Avan na the damage. I do not expect it to be that high either. Fam, activate. Oh, light wheel. This one hit. Way of the dragon. That is Lemonade class coming out, but fam, he doesn't get enough attack speed yet. It is a little bit early for him. Okay, Valkyrie Essence. It's more like a disengagement. Oh, even Avengers is used now. Fam is going to be looking towards them. He's going to play a little bit aggressive. He's in the wrong position, and it's going to be Bichu securing a double kill out of those tight situation, and it is going to be 3-4 nothing. Mizo Pasaltha. I have no idea they are this good, guys. Literally, seriously. I don't know that we have this kind of good team in the Mizo community. Like, it's been a while, it's been so long. I thought that only Zohunt can make this kind of plays. But no, in match number 1, Radiance gave us a top-notch game quality, and in this second match, against Ice White Shot, Mizo Pasaltha kabay say pia lam tak-takin ang kill to. Mizo Pasaltha, are they the next big thing in Mizoram? Mo. Lord being secure, just 10 minutes, and the Lord falls to the side of Mizo Pasaltha. Team fight kan ngai chang le to na tun bi katana poi mo kati MM2. The most crucial thing and the most important thing that the side of team Ice White Shot can do is how Lemonade is going to make those pick off. Like, he needs to use those Jeet Kundo, lance and knock up, and when he hits those Way of the Dragon, he needs to make it precise here. Okay, Eren. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. That is the most crucial moment, the most crucial thing that you need to do. But I guess his follow-up is better than the side of Mizo Pasaltha. Pace of Blade dancing around, and he's going to live another day. 1 for 2 trade. More. 1 for 2 trade after all. Ice White Shot. Damn, guys. I'm in Mizo Pasaltha. If a follow-up was closer, Lemonade just mess up that Jeet Kundo combo and even make his mistake worse by helping the Cobra escape with his Way of the Dragon. But still, Fam and Serarmon are just so confident knowing that they are outnumbered, they can outburst it, and finishing them off. That is a great thing. But right now, how are they going to keep on running? Like, will Mizo Pasaltha make the same mistake? Bouncing ball on Mirio? No, you don't poke. And Esmeralda, that is already level 12. Eren, wrong mistake. Oh, by the way, Esmeralda and Cobra have some kind of thingy. Come on. Lord spawn na second tam. Buka. Okay, B2. Little bit of place there. I guess they wanted to make the place here. Okay, if the side of Ice White Shot really wants to make the plays, okay, if they really want to make the plays, they need to make sure that Mirio can sustain it. Like, for example, he needs to go front. They need to know the position of Mizo Pasaltha as well, and he would suck in all those damage. Like, the more the hero, the more shield he could generate it out. And the Lemonade, he shouldn't show himself like that. He needs to go to the back line. He needs to land that Jikundo, and that is a wrong setup. You can't burst a Mirio. You can't burst an Esmeralda, and this is going to be a bad thing. At top lane, Serarmon keep on split pushing, and Mirio now goes for the counter place here. Don't silent Maring Tainam Don. Lemonade goes for the Jikundo. Don't kick. Okay, he's still kicking, but lands it. He can save it, and here comes the Devour. He devours it. Okay, will he survive? Invoker lives to fight another day, but Bichu won't let him survive. One hero down. Invoker lives to fight another day, but Fam all by himself. Bichu is going to fight him as well, but this is going to be so tight. That is a wrong decision. No, I think we already mentioned, right? And mentioned to Mirio, you don't set on any EXP laner once they reach level 12. And look at the item. He get an Oracle and a Dominance. Like, the more the hero, it is going to provide you those hybrid defense, and the more the hero, again, she's going to generate more shield. Like, how do you expect to kill an Esmeralda unless she extends solo so deep? And look at here, Esmeralda, Mirio, he started dancing around, chasing them, and this is going to be an easy Lord secured by Fam without difficulty. And Serarmon was not present there as well. Like, what if the fight prolongs a little bit? Serarmon secures the top lane, and he could even secure the inhibitor and end the game. Or if he rotates it, then he'll be just right on time to get a wipe out for his team. But yeah, pushing was a little bit better. Lord, top lama. Alaw push Phunchawng veleng haldo na kakam siyo pilan to. Mizo Pasaltha lamte. Game and take na chance. Chalituk may early at yung game and siya man mess up how the kip may le. I guess right now what is happening is that Ice White Shot they show themselves that they are the more experienced player. And the side of Mizo Pasaltha, I think as a newbie team, those kind of mistakes are showing a little bit more. Like they don't have to communicate like you do that, you do this and that. No, just wait for them to do that. And it comes, Eren dives to Mirio, they combine on Mirio, that is a wrong thing, right? Okay, top lane inhibitor being burst down, even mid lane being taken here. All eyes on that Esmeralda. See, she's there, he is everywhere. Like, they can't do anything and they just decided to still poke him around. They don't have a marksman and I guess this is game over on the side of Mizo Pasaltha. Okay, 4 swords being collected, not so perfect, but still he collects it. Like, collect the depth, isn't it? And fight keeps on extending here. Miro still extend out everything. Is just so chunky. Like, he can generate everything. Oh, but Eren! Right, revenge and rage combination and it is going to burst out and there's no way he could sustain all by himself and it is going to be 4-man literally being finished off. Mizo Pasaltha lamtikan base say about to all hopes on Mizo Pasaltha is already finished, vanished, katam tata. But Eren, he makes the mistake and again he finds ways to bring back into the game, and that sneaky move from that Seramun. He makes that Serar. Okay. That is how you make. I mean, I am biased a little bit, but nothing I can do. Like, I can't simply pause the game, right? When they are losing or anything. But damn! Like, he should at least give the second tier to Red at some point. Okay, jokes aside for now. Game. Nam kop maya. Mizo Pasaltha game. Anchole. Zio chinti. May lo katsu. Engkim alakal kluang katilaw taylaw. Game Ancho. Dan Aturua Tunbi Kasuan, they still they need to watch out for that Esmeralda. Why? Esmeralda, they do not have any proper hero that can burst him down. Actually, the previous fight, the reason that they could burst out the Esmeralda was only because Eren can land a perfect set, a 4-man setup. And you cannot land a perfect 4-man setup every time, and the Lord is going to spawn John Silo. Why are you there? John Silo. It is not the best time, it is not the best portion. He should be there. And right now the side of Ice White Shot are going to make the plays here. Okay, here comes the Jeet Kundo, goes for the perfect knockup. Ceramon leaping towards, and Eren, no, why did you jump? You could have hold it a little bit because the following up coming from the Ice White Shot is going to be so much. And right now the Lord spawn and Sar is not friendly. Yep, you have to be a little bit friendly for now. Play the friendly game, play a bit of a passive game. Eren, he needs to hold it. He needs to hold it because Lemonia is going to be there. He kicks it inside, but will he be safe? Because the damage coming from the side of Ice White Shot is going to be so much, and Seramun goes for the pace of Blade, secures a kill, beat rolled by himself, but it is a tata goodbye for the side of Mizo Pasaltha. I think I should give a GG place for Team Mizo Pasaltha, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is how experienced are you in this MOBA 5v5. GG's. Mizo Pasaltha kabay say pagbakin ang kela. Ang kel cha tiam ka tiltuk amay ro chu kami mistake ang siam ka. Azing mama. Mistake. Game ayan mistake siam tiang law top quarter finals into ason. Mistake ka an siam zinga intintin mo nitson an hantilet china, but the same mistake keeps on happening again and again. And to top it all off, we got Mizo killer Fema. Mizo puitahi angam many Mizo mo. And with that being said, guys, that is such a great game. I'm sweating around. Wait, okay, second, first pick, Ice White Shot. So it is going to be the side of Ice White Shot who is going to go for the first pick in this game number 2. I think Mizo Pasaltha have the potential. Mo Mizo Pasaltha and potential to take us to game number 3. As already mentioned, kasoy tong kan Mizo Pasaltha tan hian. Hey, if a chan daw vei Mizo puiti dam ka khang tiang khalo chan su tu man daw chan su mo khang tiang khain daw chan chuan inen fiaru ama sain in ball photula kasoy tum jok chu Ice White Shot India chuan team chaber te zinga kan nei ni. This one Mizo Pasaltha chu Mizo local team anga team chaber pol kan nei ni. Hey, a level kha zep chuan lane thau ve le tuka amai ro chu khatit sen early to mid pay ka chu an control chali tuka ni chu game khan ngama an chak to don mani mo kan ti to zo ma se experience ne chazok chu atopa chuan lo lang ka te lo thei lawa. And that is how Ice White Shot win. I think I should say. So bang chuan Mizo Pasaltha te tan hian game khat lek po an chak chuan an tan chuan milestone an nilaw thei lo ka ti lo thei lo ni. So For this game number 2, I think the side of Mizo Pasaltha, the thing that they should anticipate more is on picking a marksman. A marksman. 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 They need to pick a marksman. Freya was good. The way Bichu was playing his Freya was excellent. But when it comes to the mid stage of the late stage, I think Mizo Pasaltha, the kind of gameplay that they are showing is more like a late game oriented playstyle. They can't finish the game early anyways. So just pick a marksman. Like someone who can melt a sustain hero. Freya, expecting a Freya to do no. Unless you pick Freya with a Trinity. A Trinity Freya, she's going to be squishy as well. And the moment their HP is quite low, I don't think that a Freya is going to be that good. So the side of Mizo Pasaltha, pick a marksman. Like you just pick a marksman. Don't throw. Play the same momentum. Play aggressive. No need to be nervous. And yeah, and that's how you're going to take us to game number 3. But in game number 3, Ice White Shot are going to activate their beast form. They are not going to laugh anymore. They would start playing like, if we lost this game, I would personally slap you kind of thing is going to start coming out. Like they are not going to threaten himself, okay? So anyhow, this game is going to be interesting. But one more time, I would say game Mizo Pasaltha. Game katlek po anla shimshim ani chuan mit anla to fiawang organization dia na siyang tepon yang so team chazo kan ma ni recruit tum du tepon daw niya hey team ang shimshim chuan tunang lai chuan team kan neya ma se kan team chat fiaw chuan pol lian ten minau thom chin to mai ni yang kha om ve neu to ma se minau thom chat ti wang khan eng kim be sei to ti na khan ni chong daw niya mom. But with that being said, I think you guys have I don't want to show myself anymore because we are going to talk about the game more. Yo, first pick Paquito and a Marcel. Nope. No, you don't pick Marcel this early. No. Marcel tiangin pick Malaw. You don't pick oh, it is going to be Freya against. No, this is a wrong study coming from Mizo Pasaltha. Mizo Pasaltha and Japan mess up. They like lemonade. Oh, another chow. But let's hope it works because practice makes perfect. The previous game, yes, the kick was not perfect. But in this game number 2, we might see a perfect kick, right? I hope. And yeah, Marcel, I think both team are not picking that bad. Invoker with a Valentina, still valid. But let's talk about the draft firstly. The side of team Ice White Shot decided to ban a 3 roaming hero. We can make it flexible. That Akai particularly, Akai can be played as a roam EXP and jungle. Like you guys might be surprised with an EXP Akai. If you guys are surprised, then come face me. I don't play XP, just kidding. Akai XP somehow works, but it is not the best hero that you can play the XP. But some of the heroes like Efovias, he can counter it well. Like if they are a high HP base hero, then Akai can do something else, something well. And on the side of team Mizo Pasaltha, and 3, they are banning the 3 same hero, like the hero that the side of Ice White Shot are so comfortable. I think this is a respect ban that you should do it right away. And Paquito first pick on the jungle. It is not the kind of pick that I would put at the... No, I would never pick a Paquito first pick. But somehow it will work. It will work perfectly. Like he can reach level 4 quickly, and with a Sky Piercer and a Fury Hammer, he can literally one-shot the entire lineup of Mizo Pasaltha. I mean, if they pick anything also, he can still one-shot it. So that is how powerful Paquito is. So let's put this Paquito like a situational, still a situational pick. Like Miro can pick for the XP as well, and they can go for heroes like Regin. And on the side of Mizo Pasaltha, I think they need to consider about the Marcel. Yes, Marcel, guys, mark my words when I say this. Marcel is a good hero, but he's more like a rank hero right now because he's squishy. He can't sustain that long. If they pick a Marcel, you can just go with a Hilda, and even in a gold lane, you can even pick heroes like a Masha or someone who can dive in multiple times, like who get multiple dash like Chao. So I don't think that this Marcel would do so well. Even I don't want to talk about it that much, but yeah, even if it is the one, if it is Lemonier who's picking the Chow, I don't think that the Marcel would still work that well. And Dizzy with an Eudora this time, no bro, no bro. He can one-shot it, but not in this kind of composition. But we can't compare the players that much from the foreign team. But yeah, if it works, that is the most important thing, like their comfort. Tunbi katanson Mizo Pasaltha and Jaffi katu pui lau chan rio kome hey in person lito kan so a work eng nge work ang khoi lai nge a work to tiang si de khan don ta earlier anti the chu heta Marcelan a passiva lau engeni immobilize zo like han Eudora indo token a stun combine a stun combo te ama lightning combo lo hang thenga finish off anti zung thei don kha tak kha I an ti theom chun do ni top mai na an pani hemi combo bi ka son mid controller chu Lemonier ti te how he chau ti how he do token kha khan do den sangan do break off sanga khami a passive kha mang thei do top in an chwa do na ti song golden hour omle do na khami golden hour a tak pe chon Eudora hian engma ti thei don lo le kha Mizo Pasaltha ti lamata achangin an draw do thu sam lo ka ti na de un do na ti son ta hian pakiton la to nia hemi suyu bi ki chu physical hero tampo le ani po engeni damage physical attack de win in build thenga a defense po heta a increase thei ani ma se a hero a hian an entawla pakito ten do na pakito ten an bars le zung thei don thausia khataka khan hemi ai chuan hero dang han consider to renternan me mai fragile te pon lo tamai se ma se fragile chu har chu karing pui thau ta ki heta hian the side of Ice White Shot are making that the right ban. See, a Yi Senshin being banned out and a Baksha who can sustain all the upcoming damage. So this is a great ban coming from the side of Ice White Shot. In game number 1, yes, Ice White Shot were a little bit easy on the side of Mizo Pasaltha, I should say. Honestly, Mizo Pasaltha were playing great. But right now, game number 2, Ice White Shot, they do not want to go to game number 3 at all. They are so serious with their draft. Serious draft, serious pick in the gameplay. And I should add this Mizo Pasaltha and draft and mess up mama a last pika Obsidian the link hala Obsidian is going to counter the Moskov only. It might work against a Paquito, but you are not going to catch a Paquito. He's going to stay in the bush. And Obsidian never checked the bush with his ultimate, right? With her ultimate. If you check, then maybe at least you need to get a proper vision to take the risk. The side of Mizo Pasaltha te draft hi tun chum sum min entertain via lawa previous game kha chu a descent khata game an zo ma thei kha chuan tu chu sam khan ya and Phunchawng said this is not a bad thing for both the fans here, but I'm just so I mean, I used to do lots of analysis, so I am not so entertained with the draft, but yeah, lots of things can be shifted around. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn as you are watching Community Series Mobile Legends 5v5 organized by one of the biggest esports organization that we have in Mizoram, that is RIP. Game number 1 is taken by the blue side, Ice White Shot. If they manage to win one more game, and it is going to be a semi-final slot acquired by them. But if Mizo Pasaltha find their way back into the game, land a perfect combination, or do something that works well with this kind of lineup, then of course game number 3 is going to be very. But again, Obsidia, no, B-Chicks. It should be B-Chicks. At least. Deh. Ito na yan, early game lang niya. Poi mo bersu hanin pok ton tite kang tianga hanin kalkoy tendo na. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, Lemonier just so confident against Eren. He keeps on chasing him, Dizzy. Okay, getting a little bit of that Jade Kundo combination, and this is how you play the Chowies. You need to play super duper aggressive. You can get lots of damage. Why you don't care about those upcoming damage? Because you can sustain it after all. And Lemonier, yes, he would keep on doing the same thing again and again, like forcing Eren's passive, like the Marcel passive. He would keep on forcing the passive again and again, and like when it is the important time, then he can literally use the Jeet Kondo, knocks it up and finish it off. And look at here, Seramun getting a little bit of a stun there. He could almost he can kill the Dizzy there, but if he don't get the stun and the Marcel passive, it would be a big blunder for him. And look at there, Golden R already copied for Invoker, and it looks like it is going to be a little bit easier for the side of Ice White Shot to maybe even secure that turtle here. Fight kan ngai sang de wala ka tun fighting ting tak low in maximize hooking mo. Oh, hita this in no punish. Muriel will he lands it here, waiting for the Black Dragon form. He used the Petri as well here. Black Dragon form is activated there. He's going to the back line. Okay, John Silo. Okay, first balat Sunzom Vele. Hala, hita hero dang target Sunzom Zel. He's going straight to Eren, but he HP is a little bit low, but here comes the double kill from Mirio, and of course it is going to be the Dragon who is going to slay all those hero here. Hero Pahin Loma, but Lemonier is going to slow them down. Cyrus not friendly, he's not going to be friendly at all, but the Jeet Kundo isn't friendly either. 2-0 leading point coming from the side of Ice White Shot, and it is going to be Mirio who secures both the kill. If he secures both the kill, then we know what is going to happen after the turtle, right? It is going to be a landing game again here in the XP lane here. Yes, Yuzhong can start punishing them, and look at here, the Golden R. See, that is what we're talking about. It doesn't work so perfectly, but Lemonier, his HP was a little bit low, but he still forced out 2 ultimate skills, and which is going to help them secure that upcoming turtle fight, or maybe they can force it right now. Errant Lesh is not friendly. Te Bush and Lawe Quarto Dizzy po Bush placement shell to kanito. Invoker, he cannot complete the Golden R as often as he won because the cooldown is going to be around 80 to 120, almost 2 minutes. Like, it is going to be so long. But Lindama, Fem, and Bichu, see, this is what happens. You can't do much with an Obsidian unless they babysit you. Like, Obsidian is more like a rank hero already. Oh, Lemonier! Mana spicy boy! No, I can't say. Mana miracle boy! This is Lemonier! Will be coming out soon, but yeah. Okay, fight keeps on happening. Lemonier getting a little bit of a punishment there. Oh, Mirio goes for the Pachi combination, and here comes the Black Dragon form. Goes for the killing streak. Fight keeps on extending. Serar Moon. Okay, he goes for the Jab Jack combination. Sar is not friendly at all, but he's getting so much damage. Jump out from these clashes. All those skirmishes is going to be so much for even the Valkyrie to survive. But look at that SOD! SOD Ralting, eh. Main Feman kill. Moily took Spear of Misery and low connections on main kills. Laulen Belvelenghal. And it is going to be Ice White Shot taking the lead with 4-1. GG plays coming from both parties. And right now the side of blue, that is Ice White Shot, are going to be playing more and more aggressive. And Thunderbelt. Thunderbelt! That is what we keep on talking about again and again, which I don't feel like talking about the Thunderbelt anymore. Like, prove me wrong, then build Thunderbelt. This one, oh, I guess we get a connection here. Will Lemonier survive? And Dizzy use that zapper thingy and connects a kill here. Eren with the Golden R saves Invoker from his allies. And I guess at the end of the day, Mizo Pasaltha literally outplay themselves. Like, if you can't kill us, we'll at least outplay ourselves. Like, that's the only way things could work out, isn't it? This one, 5 in Ice White Shot lamden pashuay na. Ano yung meka? Match point. Ano secure to kanti ito. Match point kanti. This one game katsaw sa kangaya. This one semi-final load down. Oh, Miro goes with the Petri plays, and it's going to be a straight up knockout to that Bichu. He needs to watch out the bush carefully, and you don't rotate like that. Like, always look at the minimap. Like, even if the enemy are not visible, like, you have to make those predictions. You can use those projectiles to check it out. Okay, Way of the Dragon lands it, but Eren is going to live to fight another day. Here comes the Golden Hour being copied out, and just too late to save him. Turtle's going to spawn within a few seconds. Lots of things can happen here, so let's see what is going to come up next. Serar Moon, okay, getting lots of damage from John's side out, and it is going to be a safe place. Turtle is going to spawn within a few seconds. Okay, nothing happens. Spear of Misery lands in. Eren, will he survive? Mirio, he is there, but the SOD doesn't land as he wants. Turtle Sponas, Kentamom, Tolo. Okay, Valkyrie extends, goes for the dive in, and it's going to be shut down straight to the Murio. And but Seramon trade out with the double kill. Fam grab another kill, and it's going to be a 1-4-3 trade after all. And the trade, was it worth it? It is so worth it as the mid lane first tier turret has been taken. Their buff is going to be still away by Fam as well, or more like he's going to go to the bot lane, get the crab, and yeah, secure his lane. And obviously, the top lane, we can even say that the turtle is going to fall on the side of Ice White Shot. I just witnessed an Ice Retrieve come from both parties, Lemonnier, and that is going to be the Mana Spicy Boy, Mana Miracle Boy. It's Lemonnier moment, but he fall next to the Suyu. But yeah, a great game coming from both parties. 10-5, 10-5, and maybe something might bloom out. Mizo Pasaltha, Unkill Tiam Lo, Katimia Lo, Unkill Chalituk. Unkill Tiam Lituk. Tuna unboy na berso. Undraft. Undraft hits helawa. At helitukani. At santo undraft combination na itelaw to pangsi. Kami wombo combo to rang sika. Omlaw de to pa. Kasi tiam mem kang tiang sika. Umlaw tlat maya, and in the meantime, Seramon grab an unstoppable killing streak, and it follows up with the wall kill. Still continue with the jab combination, but it is going to be the side of Mizo's Pasaltha lives to fight another day. Item taken and it is going to be Seramon with those Sky Piercer, and his tech started already. Hunter Strike completed. He's going to follow up with the Sea Hell Bark. Not sure, maybe he can burst it down. Actually, Sea Hell Bark is a great item because it gives lots of physical damage, and on top of that, penetration and anti-heal. Because every hero have those small regeneration type thingy, okay, like a skills, a spell, a basic attack, life steal, just any sort of regeneration, even a shield. So getting a Sea Hell Bark is always good in every game, but not the best item that you could grab. Like you can get Blade of Despair as well. Okay, Bichu, okay, you don't want to connect in that kind of sea. Okay, the... Okay. I do not expect to see that kind of place here. Oh, Sari is not friendly, literally get locked in that Spear of Misery here. Mid lane, Holy Guard is going to be burst down. Yes, it is going to be burst down as well. Top lane, second tier turret is quite open. Bot lane, second tier turret is being taken. I think Ice White Shot might like to make more of the plays here. Okay, legendary killing streak. Ice Retribution is being forced out by both the jungler, and it looks like the side of Ice White Shot might eventually end the game, right? Might eventually able to end the game. Like all the Holy Guard is going to be pop out already. Mid lane being pop out, bot lane being pop out. The top lane, okay, the top lane is still alive for now. Like the Holy Shield is still there, the Holy Guard is still there. But once the Lord comes out with the help of the waves, maybe the side of Ice White Shot might grab it here. Okay, Fam with Spear of Misery, punishing Eren, but he lives to fight a few more seconds, a few more time, and it is going to turn that few minutes, few seconds to a longer time. The Lord is still open. I'm not sure why Ice White Shot are still kiting around, playing around with them. Maybe instead of kiting around playing them, they could go for a quick Lord, and then with a good push, they could even end it as the gold lead is around 8,000. 8,000 gold lead to na hen Ice White Shot na naiweka. One good push. One good push na hen game and end. The reason that Mizo Pasaltha are only losing, I should say, is because of the draft. If they could just draft it better, like slightly better, maybe. Okay, Lemonnier getting a little bit of those screenshots here. Top lane here. Okay, top lane lamang po ay in top lane hiduto sa amin sing si Alawa. Seramon is going to sing the lane here. Bot lane. Okay, Fam sync it so nice. Mid lane here. I think someone needs to go to the mid lane here to get those perfect sync here. Invocar, Fam, okay, they are on their way to sing the lane as well. Top lane and bot lane perfectly sync here. Mizo Pasaltha, okay, it is going to rely lots on Eren again here. Eren tan golden hour ultimate skills along pang chadda na zero. Handledo now, okay, here comes the Black Dragon form. The Lord charge towards the mid lane here. Lemonnier, okay, true hero being knocked up with the Jeet Kune Do. Golden hour literally locks out so many heroes, but 1-for-1-2 trade comes out. Mirio survived for now. He doesn't get his allies to back him up at the back line. Look at here, it is going to be Seramon saving his allies. Fam is still there, literally finishing off every hero. Legendary killing streak, and back to the back line, and it is going to be Fam with a triple kill, securing another victory for the side of Ice White Shot. And with that being said, there ain't a thing that is going to stop Ice White Shot to reach the semi-final, and that is going to be an 80 Skypiercer stack from Sierra Moon and a perfect fight for him as well. 1106. The only thing that Mizo Pasaltha lost this game, I should say, not because of I'm biased, because I'm biased also maybe, is because of the draft doesn't sync so well. And to top it all off, they could put away the Marcel. They should not pick any Thunderbolt base hero. And Marcel, even if he pick, he needs to go for those tanky kind of lineup at least. I mean tanky build. For example, no Flux game, no Thunderbolt. But if you still want to play with the Revitalize, maybe go for items like the dominant size first, and then if enemy have like a really good burst like such as the Pikito, he can even go for items like Antic or at least the Dreadnought, and then he can start forming off the Flux of Oasis, isn't it? But with that being said, I think the side of Mizo Pasaltha still try their best. Their weak point is they prioritize Freya so much. She is strong, but she's not the best. They try to pick the meta, but it doesn't work every time. They need to study more of the hero. Macro, good. Micro, very good. Draft, to consider. I think those are the 3 points that can help Mizo Pasaltha. And with that being said, that is all for tonight's tournament. Tomorrow it is going to be another interesting match, as we are going to see Phunchawng University versus Zohunt at the first match, and at the second match we are going to have Battleon Esports going up against Team Nexus. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off for now. Good night.